go right into it. Hi, my name is Lynn, and this is Rise and Shine, a sun salutation focus yoga flow series to help you kickstart your day and week. I will be your guide for the next 45 minutes of class. I'd like you to think of me as a random person in the park. Imagine you are walking down the park and somebody is doing yoga and you happen to have some time, some space in your day, and perhaps a yoga mat. So you decide to spend some time and follow along. With that said, all of the cues that I'm giving today could be helpful for you. If they are, please take them in and internalize them. If they're not helpful, please disregard them and you can create your own movement. Sometimes just the presence of another person in the flow will keep you moving a little bit better. All right, so what to expect. This is a sun salutation focus flow, and I come from core power yoga lineage, so we do a lot of things out of the box. The sun salutation that you'll be experiencing, think of them as a series of movements that help you welcome a new day. So no need for any particular traditional template or anything like that. And you might need to grab 2 blocks. If you have yoga blocks with you, you probably see them in the background there on the right hand side corner of my screen. Grab 2 blocks to support your practice as well as a strap. We probably won't need to use a strap much today, but might as well. If you have them, keep them by your mat. And last thing that I would say is that the structure of the class will include some grounding exercises at the beginning of class, usually some breath work. Then I will break down a series of short sun salutation. I call those sun salutation series 1. Then we'll flow that 3 times. Then I'll break down sun salutation, a longer series, some bigger movement. I call those sun salutation series 2. We flow those 3 times, then we combine sun salutation series 1 and 2, and we flow those 3 times again. The rationale behind those 3 is that you notice 3 times 3 is 9. Some of you might know that a number 108 is also a sacred number, and 1 plus 8 is 9. So just know that since we don't have a lot of time to try 108 sun salutation, flow those mini series 3 times each, so 3 times 3 equals 9. Give us a reminder that we are part of the universe. And so utilizing the number 9 to flow in order to reconnect your body to the day, to the new day, to the sunrise, and to all the things that will be happening during your day. So let me stop talking there and let's go right into it. I'll meet you on your mat. So like I said, we'll start with some grounding practice. If you have a yoga block, I highly recommend that you will be sitting on the block. So place a block underneath you, come for a comfortable seat. You can come for a cross-legged position, bend your knees, let your knees float long by your side, just like this. Perhaps close your eyes for a moment. Feel your ground underneath you. Feel your body weight on your block and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe wiggle side to side a little bit. You know, a long night's sleep has stiffened us somewhat. Use this moment to call in the fluidity of that water element in you. And know that when we flow with that same fluidity. Slowly exhale all the stale air from your lungs. Empty out. Inhale, slowly fill up your belly, your chest, your throat. Open mouth, exhale. Let go of something that you no longer want to carry throughout the day. We try that one more time. Now inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Start to seal your lips. Slow inhale, just like before. But for now, I like to imagine that we breathe into the belly, to the chest, and to the throat in 3 different segments. So those are called 3-part breath. Inhale through your belly, inflate it out into a balloon shape. Then open your chest, lift your heart high. And lastly, breathe into your throat. Then exhale from your throat, from your chest, from your belly. We begin again. Inhale into your belly, your chest, your throat. Exhale through your throat. Melt your chest. Soften your belly. Continue at your own pace. Eventually, your breath will blend in. You probably won't recognize anymore that line between your belly, your chest, or your throat. It just becomes a continuous flow of breath and of prana. We start out with thinking about our body part in separate ideas like that to help increase and maximize the capacity of our breath, but eventually things becomes natural. Right? Think about the moment when you start learning how to speak a new language, for example. Things is very friction dense at first, but then slowly it becomes natural. One more round, friends. Inhale, belly, chest, throat, or perhaps just blend them all in. Exhale, let things go. Very good. Then slowly open your eyes. Let's get into some movement. So I start to warm up with some cat and cow. Slide your block out to the side. Come to a tabletop position, sagging your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Now cat pose, dome your back, curl your chin into your chest. Press evenly down to your palms, to the top of your feet. Round your back so much that you feel like the space between your shoulder blades start to open little by little. Good. Inhale, cow pose. Lower your belly, send your chin and gaze up. Breathe here. You can close your eyes again if that feels good. Work to traction your palms down to your mat and back towards your knees, and gently guide your knees towards your elbows. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl. Lengthen your spine, dome your back. Inhale, cow pose. Belly down, send your gaze up and chin up. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, cow pose. Let your movement becomes just a decoration on the breath. Exhale, cat pose. Really focus on your inhale and exhale. How can you lengthen them? Now inhale, tabletop position. Exhale, heart melting pose or puppy pose. You walk your hands forward and lower your chest gently down to the floor. Guide your elbows down to the floor. Maybe tap your chin down to your mat. If this feels a little bit too much on the back of your neck, roll your forehead down to your space and breathe. Extend your arms, extend your fingertips to feel the full length of your arms. Maybe hollow out your armpits a bit. Notice how you contract all your chest muscle to uplift your chest gently. From here, press the top of your feet down to your mat. Feel all the muscle contraction when you inhale. When you exhale, melt them all the way down. Good. Just one more breath in. And let that breath go. Now keep either your chin or your forehead down to the mat. Glide your hands back to your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop position. Guide your body up. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left armpit. So bring your right arm across your body. Lower your right head down to the mat, the right side of your head.
This is threading your needles, just bringing some awareness into the rotational sensation of your spine. So you can keep your left hand by your face, or option to extend your left arm forward. Breathe here. Press your left fingertips so much if you have your arm extended to feel the full expansion of your side body, of your ribs. And from there, inhale. Big exhale. Nice. Glide your left palm back down to your shoulders if you have left up. Inhale, tabletop position. Press your body back up. Exhale, you try it on the other side. Thread your left arm underneath your right arm and send the left side of your head down to the mat. Wiggle your hips side to side a bit. Even out the sensation on both sides. Most often, you might have to draw your left hip tip to the left side of your mat to even out the balance of the hips. Now, option to keep your right palm by your face, or option to extend your right arm forward. Again, use your fingertips as a tool here. Crawl them forward to lengthen your shoulders, your side bodies, your arms. Exhale, rinse out all the things that resides along the tightness of your torso. On your next breath, slowly guide your palms back down to your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop position, press back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Curl your toes under you, press into your toe, lift your hips up and back, and create an inverted V shape of the body. Option to stay in stillness here right away if that feels good. Otherwise, you can bend your knees, pedal out your dogs. All the movements that we do on the mat, whether it is power yoga or flow yoga or any other style of yoga, really just meant to help us bring the mind back to the body. So if your thoughts start to wander elsewhere, friends, slowly ask your thoughts, your minds to come here and be presented on your space. Slowly come back to stillness. Good. Turn the eye of your elbows forward. Wrap your triceps under your bones and melt your heels back down to the mat. Work to bring the top of your pyramid right at your hip area up towards the sky. Take one deep breath in. Press evenly down to the mat. Exhale, lengthen your spine. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Lift onto your tippy toes. Walk to the top of your mat. You can land right at the top of your mat or right in the middle of your mat. That's totally cool. Heel toes your feet out hip width distance apart, or maybe even wider. And then bend your knees generously and drape your torso over your thighs. There are a couple of options for your arms. Your arms can dang heavy like this. Option to grab your opposite elbows and feel the stretch along your side body, along your spine. Another great option is to interlace your hands behind your head, right at the base of your skull. And notice how you can add in a little bit more weight to rock forward and back, forward and back. If you do decide to rock forward and back, feel the body weight transfer to your toes. Feel the body weight transfer to your heels. Sometimes that's just nuance in the practice in the body that help us understand our body a little bit more. Just one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands down to the floor, heel toes your feet together. Now the next process, let's take it nice and slow. Curl your chin into your chest. Inhale, slowly rise to stand, one vertebrae at a time. No need to rush. When you get to the top, stroke your shoulders high towards your ears and slowly release your shoulders away from your ears. All right, bring your hands at heart center, standing at attention, some at CC. If there's something that you are actively working on in your mind, in your yoga practice, or in your personal life, I invite you to honor that thought, that intention right here. Internalize your intention during your movements and see how your body accepts not only the movement of your physical body, but also the movement of your mental body. Together we honor this pose. Take a deep breath in and a big exhale. Very good. Open your eyes here and let your arms long by your side. From here, hook your thumbs together. Good. Inhale, mountain pose with a thumb lock. Sweep your arms up to the sky. If you have some space, lean your heart up and back for a mild back bend. Find your breath. Hug your glutes gently behind you to help lift your torso away from your hips and lengthen your spine. Good. Take another inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your thumb lock, friends. Flat back. Come forward, forward, and all the way down. There we go. Release your thumb lock. Bring your hands down to the floor. Start to bend your knees one at a time. Remember, we are in Sun Salutation Series 1 in a slow here. So I add in some instruction to help guide your body into some more fluidity of your movement. In the flow, we won't have all of these things. And so slowly come back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands onto your thigh. Lengthen your spine forward and breathe. Squeeze your elbows in towards your side body. Notice the expansion of your heart forward. And if you want to, you can start rocking your body weight towards the ball mound of your feet. Perhaps your heels are lifted slightly off your mat. Firm your core a lot here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step your left foot back. Bring your hands down to the floor. Step your left foot back for a low lunge. Rest your left knee down and untuck your toes. Inhale, grounding crescent moon. So hands stay on the mat. Traction your heart forward. Send your chin gently away from your chest. Breathe. This is a moment that if you want to grab a block or two to support your posture, please go ahead and grab your block. Bring your hands onto the blocks to give some more lifting sensation of the heart and traction your heart forward again. Press actively down to your right heel and utilize the length of your side body to traction your left hip tip forward. Take an inhale and exhale. Slowly release from your block if you have it. Curl your left toes under. Inhale, high pyramid pose. Lengthen your front leg. Drape your torso over your front thigh. Lengthen the back of your neck towards the front of your space and breathe here. There, draw your right hip tip back. Press actively into the ball mount of your left foot to help lengthen your heels high and draw your left hip tip forward. Good. Feel the stretch underneath your right leg. Take an inhale. Fold deeper on the exhale. Slowly bend in your right knee. Create a 90-degree bend on your front knee. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Press actively into your right heel. Reach your arms up overhead. Breathe. The movement is getting bigger and so is the heat in your body. So feel your breath. Bend your back knee a lot if you need to. Feel the toes stretch on your left toes and the contraction of all the muscles along your legs. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the floor. High plank pose. Step back to top of a push-up. Press actively down to your palms. Lengthen the crown of your head forward. Now rest your knee down to your mat. Lift your heels. Inhale. Exhale, knee, chest, chin pose. So knees are already onto the floor. Bend your elbows. Lower your chest down to the floor. Keep your hips high, friends. And tap your chin down to your mat. Squeeze your elbows in nice and tight. Firmly work to bring your core strength to support you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lengthen your legs, press into your palms, lengthen your heart forward. Now option for an active variation. You can press a lot to the top of your feet and start to peel your thighs off of your mat. But of course this requires a lot more muscle engagement. Wherever you are, take an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll your hips up and back. All right, so that is half of our Sun A. Let's tackle the other side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat for a forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Lock your thumbs here. Inhale, mountain pose. With a thumb lock, sweep your arms overhead and maybe find a gentle back bend. There we go. Expand your chest. Exhale, forward fold with a thumb lock. Flat back, come forward and down. Release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto your thighs. Squeeze your elbows in. Lengthen the back of your neck forward. Exhale, step your right foot back for a low lunge. Rest your right knee down right away and tuck your toes. If you need to use block, please grab your blocks to frame your front leg. Now inhale, traction your heart forward, chin away from chest. Relax your shoulders and breathe here.
Sometimes the expansion of the heart brings in some sensation and emotion that is strange to us. So if you happen to catch those things, let it go. Create some space for it to come in and out, in and out. Inhale, exhale. Slowly release your block out to the side. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, pick up your back knee. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose. Lengthen your torso forward and down. Now, if you want to keep your blocks, that is totally cool too. It's a great option to bring the ground a bit closer to your body so that you don't have to work so hard. Traction your right hip forward, your left hip back, wherever you are. And actually press into your front heel, friends, and press it forward. Notice the change in your muscle engagement. One more inhale. Lengthen on the exhale. Rebend in your left knee. Inhale, high crescent. Take your time. You might want to bring your left hand onto your left thigh first to help lift your body. Now stretch both of your arms overhead and find your breath. Good. Bend deeply into your back knee if you want to. Notice the core engagement as you try to lift the bottom of your ribs away from your hips. There might be some wobbliness in your front leg. Just say hello to your strength, to that beautiful body part that helps you walk and run. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Step back for a high plank pose. From here, rest your knee down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, knee, chest, chin. Keep your hips high. Lower your chest. Tap your chin down to the floor. Squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open your heart forward. Flip to the shoelace of your feet. Relax your shoulders. Again, you can rest your thighs down for a less active, or push into the top of your feet for a more active version of this. Take an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Good. I think that is enough of the slow. So let's flow this 3 times, breath to movement. My voice is just a guide. Feel free to flow at your own cadence and add in any movement that you feel good in the body. Let's go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, lock your thumbs. Inhale, mountain pose with a thumb lock. Stretch up and all the way back. Exhale, forward fold, come with a flat back, forward and down. Release your hands, inhale, halfway lift, hands onto your thighs. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Rest your knee down. Inhale, grounding crescent moon, maybe hand on the floor or on the block. Exhale, curl your left toes under, lifted pyramid pose. Lengthen your front leg, drape your torso over your thighs. Inhale, high crescent lunge, rebending your right knee, press into your right heel, sweep your arms up. Exhale, high plank pose, hands down to the mat, step back. Inhale, rest your knee down to the floor. Exhale, knee, chest, chin, keep your hips high. Inhale, upward facing dog, traction your heart forward, lift your thighs if you choose. Exhale, downward facing dog, curl your toes, hip up and back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, lock your thumbs. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep up, maybe a back bend. Exhale, forward fold, come forward and down with a flat back. Inhale, halfway lift, hands high to your thighs. Exhale, step your right leg back, low lunge. Rest your knee down. Inhale, grounding crescent moon, traction your heart forward. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose. Curl your right toes under, lengthen your front leg and fold. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Bend in your left knee, press into your left heel, arms up. Exhale, high plank pose, hand down, step back. Inhale, rest your knees down. Exhale, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's keep moving. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top. Lock your thumbs. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep up and back. Exhale, forward fold like water. You flow forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your thighs. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, grounding crescent moon, back knee down, untuck your toe, heart forward. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose, curl your toes under, lengthen your torso down and back. Inhale, high crescent, bend in your right knee, arms up. Exhale, high plank pose, hands down, step back, knee, chest, chin. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog, open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Inhale, look forward, find your breath. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top. Lock your thumbs, inhale, mountain pose with a slight back bend. Exhale, come forward and down from your core to control your descent. Inhale, halfway lift, hands high. Exhale, step your right leg back. Inhale, grounding crescent moon. Back knee down, hands down, heart forward. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose. Curl your back toes under. Lengthen your torso forward and down. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Bending your left knee. Be mindful with that muscle contraction on your glutes. Exhale, high plank pose to knee, chest, chin. Keep your hips high, team. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Third time, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold to the top. Lock your thumbs. Inhale, mountain pose right away. Sweep up and back. Exhale, forward fold. You release. Inhale, halfway lift, hand onto your thigh, lengthen your back. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, grounding crescent moon. Untuck your toe, chest forward. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose, hips high and back. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Bend your right knee with the firming of your core, rise up. Exhale, high plank pose to knee, chest, chin. Take your time. Keep your hips high, elbows in nice and firm. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Feel the heat start to build up in the body. Lock your thumbs. Inhale, mountain pose with a slight back bend. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift, hands high to the thigh, lengthen your heart forward. Exhale, step your right leg back. Inhale, grounding crescent moon. Let your hips open, your chest open. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose. Guide your hips high, lengthen your torso forward and down. Inhale, high crescent. Bend your left knee, arms up, firm your core, relax your shoulders. Exhale, high plank pose to knee, chest, chin. Good, keep your hips high to open your chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into the top of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Welcome your body back to your downward facing dog. Notice what has changed. After 3 flows, breath to movement. An invitation to breathe in to find the height of your hips here. And breathe out, melt your heels back down to your mat. Good, one more time. Inhale just for you. Big exhale for your own body and mind. Now inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. We start our sun salutation series number 2. Inhale, halfway lift, hands onto your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Ground down into your heels, firm your core, and lift your arms overhead. Breathe. A couple of options here for your arms if this feels a little bit too much on the shoulders. Option to lower your arms long by the floor. Or option to bring your hands at heart center. What is more important is to hug your inner thighs together and bend your knees deeply to sink low into your imaginary chair. Now feel free to glance down to the floor and check in with your alignment. If you cannot see your toes, friend, I highly recommend that you shift your shin bones back and slowly stack your knees over your ankle. Utilize all corners of your feet. Ground down into your floor, bend your knees deeply. Good, feel the heat in your thighs. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, slowly release. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands onto your thighs, gaze down. Exhale, step your left foot back for a low lunge. Change here. Inhale, warrior 2. Spin your back heel down parallel to the back edge of your mat. Open your body out into a warrior stand. Find your breath. Good. Bend deeply into your front knee. If you feel like your front knee is going past your front ankle, crawl your right toes forward to lengthen your stance because you can. Now rotate your chest to the long side edge of your mat. Lengthen your arms in opposite direction. Then send your gaze forward. Find your breath sink low into your lunge. Hug your glutes a ton behind you and notice the contraction of your thigh, your glute muscle to stabilize your hips. Keep your legs exactly where they are. Inhale, shift your body forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Lower your right arm down to the floor. Reach your left arm up to the sky. There we go. Option to bring your right hand on top of your right thigh for support. And not only a support, the right hand on top of your thigh will really help leverage the rotational sensation of the spine and help open up through your chest. So reach high with that support. Slowly lengthen your right leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lengthen your right leg. Sweep your right arm up to the sky. Then bring your left hand either around your back or down and flow it down towards your back leg. Wherever you are, prioritize accentuating the length between your right hip and your right hip armpit. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Bring your arms back down parallel to the floor. Bump your left hip back, reach your arm forward, and TikTok your arms. Now notice the similarity between this posture and the extended side angle earlier. The difference is your front leg. So try to lengthen your front leg if you want. You can invite a micro bend in your front knee, or you can go for that full extended side angle if that feels a little bit better. Rotate your chest open, left shoulders over your right. Feel the heat start to build up in your torso, in your shoulders. Listen, inhale, warrior two, come back to center, rebend in your right knee. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your hands down to frame your front foot and rise your back heel to stack over your back toes. Look forward. Inhale, standing L. Ground down into your right heel. Launch onto your right leg. Kick your left heel back. From your core, you can start to walk your hands right in front of you. Option to find your blocks and place your hands onto the block. Make sure you adjust the height of the blocks that feels good for the body. You want a degree of engagement along your glutes, your legs, and also in your core. Rotate your left hip tip down towards the mat a little bit. Guide your right hip tip up. There we go. Take an inhale. Exhale to step your left foot down to meet your right. Set your block out to the side or forward. Inhale, chair pose. Let's begin again. Good. Exhale, step your right leg back for low lunge. Other side here. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your right heel down. Open up your chest. Send your gaze forward. From your core to sink a bit lower down to your lunge. And if you feel like your front knee is going way past your front ankle, please lengthen your stand by crawling your left toes forward. Lengthen your energy all the way through your fingertips. Inhale, shift your body forward. Exhale, extend the side angle. Lower your left arm, reach your right arm high. Very good. Again, option to bring your left arm on top of your left thigh for support. And you use that to leverage the opening of your chest. Aim to bring your left side body just a tad away from your front thigh. Now press evenly down to both of your feet. Squeeze your glute behind you and firm your hips. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lengthen your front leg. Sweep your left arm up and back. Your right arm can stay on your back leg, or option to wrap your right arm around your lower back and find your breath. Send your gaze high to follow your left fingertips. Notice how you can reach up and back to draw your left hip tip all the way to the right side and slightly forward. Inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Parallel your arm to the floor. Bump your right hip back. Start to shift your body forward. Then start to TikTok your arms. Think about reaching your body forward so much that you have nowhere else to go. And then you use that space to TikTok your arms and find some engagement along your ribs area. Option to bend microly in your front knee. Is it a word, microly? Or option to bend it all the way into an extended side angle. Totally up to you. Again, feel the expansion of the chest. Feel the burn in your shoulders and your arms. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, warrior two, rebend in your front knee, arms out to a T again. Exhale, low lunge, bring your hands down to the mat. Now inhale, standing L, lunge onto your left leg. If you want to, you can find your block right away and then help your body fly up with control. Maybe if you feel strong enough or stable enough right now, collect your hands at heart center, flex your right toes towards your hips. Trust the weight into your ankles so that you can expand a bit more in your fly up top. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your right heel to meet your left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift, hands onto your thighs. Exhale, high plank pose, hand down to your mat and step back. This time, I invite you to try low plank. So shift your body forward onto your tippy toes. You can rest your knee down as well. That is an option. Otherwise, low plank, bend your elbows into your side body. Lengthen the back of your neck forward from your core. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open your heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Whoa, that is quite a lot for Sun Salutation Series B. So let's flow breath to movement. Again, Adiyoga. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, sing your hips low, arms high. Exhale, step your left foot back. Low lunge, hands to frame your front foot. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, extend the side angle, shift forward, open your arms. Inhale, reverse triangle, lengthen your front leg, sweep your right arm high. Exhale, triangle pose, keep your legs exactly where they are, shift your body forward, tick-tock your arms again. Inhale, warrior two, rebend in your front knee. Exhale, low lunge, bring your hands down to the mat. Inhale, standing L, maybe with the help of a block, crawl your way forward, kick your left heel back. Exhale, forward fold, tap down, release. Inhale, chair pose. We begin again. Bend your knees, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, spin your heels down, arms out. Exhale, extended side angle. Find the length of your side body. Inhale, reverse triangle, lengthen your front leg, left arm high. Exhale, triangle pose, bump your right hip back, shift forward, tick-tock your arms. Inhale, warrior two, come back to center. Exhale, low lunge, hands frame your front foot. Inhale, standing L, crawl up and out of your hips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank pose. This time I will demo that knees onto the mat, lift your heels, bend your elbows into your ribs, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, open up. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Inhale, look forward, let's move. Exhale, forward fold to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, sink low, arms up. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, back heel down, arms out to a T. Exhale, extend the side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, front leg high. Exhale, triangle pose, bump your left hip back, open your heart. Inhale, warrior two, come back to center, refirm your core. Exhale, low lunge, hands down, look forward. Inhale, standing L, lunge up. Exhale, forward fold, tap your left toes down. Inhale, chair pose, again, bend your knees, arms up. Exhale, step your right leg back, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, right heel down, open your arms long. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle, lengthen your front leg, arms high. Exhale, triangle pose, bump your right hip back, lengthen forward. Inhale, warrior two, rebend in your front knee. Exhale, low lunge, hands down to the mat, look forward. Inhale, standing L, kick up, squeeze your right glute. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift, hands to your thighs. Exhale, high to low plank, your own choice. You can keep your knees off of your mat or rest your knee down to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, third time. Exhale, forward fold to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, arms up. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, heels down, arms long. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, lengthen your front leg, sweep your right arm high. Exhale, triangle pose, feel the length of your side body. Inhale, warrior two, don't forget to breathe. Exhale, low lunge, hands down to your mat. Inhale, standing L, crawl out of it. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, other side. Exhale, step your right leg back, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, heels down, open out. Exhale, extended side angle, internalize your movement. Inhale, reverse triangle, front leg long. Exhale, triangle pose, feel the length. Inhale, warrior two, stack your shoulders over hips. Exhale, low lunge, hands down, look forward. Inhale, standing L, launch up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low. Option two, just skip your low plank. Hold your high plank pose. Then inhale, upward facing dog. Traction your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Great job. Now for the next three flows, we will combine Sun Salutation Series 1 and 2. Again, you can listen to my cue, you can omit things that you don't like, or you can add on things that you prefer. So let's go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold to the top of your mat. Lock your thumbs. Inhale, mountain pose with a slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold, come forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your thighs. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, grounding crescent moon, back knee down, untuck your toes, traction your heart forward. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose, curl your back toes under, lengthen your front leg. Inhale, high crescent, come forward, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, high plank pose to knee, chest, chin. Elbows in by your side, lower your chest and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog, open up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step up, lock your thumbs. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep up and back. Exhale, forward fold, flat back, come forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift, hand on your thighs. Exhale, step your right leg back, low lunge. Inhale, grounding crescent moon. Lift your heart and chin. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose. Lengthen your front leg. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Rebend to your front knee. Press into your front heel and rise up. Exhale, high plank pose to knee, chest, chin. From your core all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, arms high. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, back heel down, open out. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose, find your flow. Inhale, warrior two, back to center. Exhale, low lunge, hands down to the mat to look forward. Inhale, standing L, crawl out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, back right to it. Exhale, step your left foot back, right foot back rather, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, back heel down, arms long. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift up and out. Exhale, triangle pose, arm out to a T, bump your hips a lot back. Inhale, warrior two, rebend in your front knee. Exhale, low lunge, hands down, look forward. Inhale, standing L, crawl up and out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana.
Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second time, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold to the top. Lock your thumbs. Inhale, mountain pose with a slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, grounding crescent moon, back knee down, open your heart forward. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose, shift your hips up and back. Inhale, high crescent lunge, press evenly down to both feet, arms high. Exhale, high plank pose, knee, chest, chin. Take your time. Inhale, upward facing dog. Say hello to this new beautiful day. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold to the top. Lock your thumbs. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep up and back. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right leg back, low lunge. Inhale, grounding crescent moon. Feel the opening of your hips. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose, press into your front heel. Inhale, high crescent, come back up. Exhale, high plank pose to knee, chest, chin. Rest your chest, pin your elbows in by your side. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold to the top. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, sing low, arms up. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, heels down, burst open through the center of your heart. Exhale, extend the side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, feel the lengthening of your spine. Exhale, triangle pose, here we go. Inhale, warrior two, back to center. Exhale, low lunge, frame your front foot. Inhale, standing L, squeeze your left glute to kick back and high. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, low lunge, step your right leg back this time. Inhale, warrior two, heels down from your core to lift. Exhale, extend the side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, sweep up. Exhale, triangle pose, lengthen as much as you can before you fold. Inhale, warrior two, come back to center. Exhale, low lunge, frame your front foot, look forward. Inhale, standing L, squeeze your right glute to kick. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Again, you can skip or find your own flow. Up dog if you choose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last round, friends, let's go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Internalize your movement, lock your thumbs. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift, hands up. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Back knee down, inhale, grounding crescent moon. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose, back heel high. Inhale, high crescent, bending your right knee, sweep your arms up. Exhale, high plank pose to knee, chest, chin. Everything stay nice, fluid, in a controlled manner. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold to the top. Lock your thumbs. Inhale, mountain pose into a mild back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right leg back, low lunge. Inhale, grounding crescent moon. Open your hips forward. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose. Lift your hips, lengthen your front leg. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Press evenly into your foot, sweep up. Exhale, high plank pose to knee, chest, chin. Find that little tiny wings with your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, arms up. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Back heel down, arms out. Exhale, extend the side angle, get big.
Inhale, reverse triangle, sweep high. Exhale, triangle pose. Find the most length for your side body. Inhale, warrior two, back to center. Exhale, low lunge, hands frame your front foot. Inhale, standing L, lunge up, crawl out. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, chair pose. You begin again. Exhale, step your right leg back, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, back heel down, firm your glute to rise. Exhale, extend the side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Feel the sweat. Inhale, warrior two, back to center. Exhale, low lunge, hands down, look forward. Inhale, lunge up, standing L. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Conclude your 9 rounds of sun salutation flow with strength, with commitment, with a presence to celebrate a new day. Long breath in, long breath out. Again, long breath in, longer breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, rest your knee down to your mat. And please come for a seat. Wonderful work, friends. All right, time to cool down a bit. I know I go over time a little bit today, so if you have to hop, please go for it. Otherwise, join me in just a few spine release exercise. Lower your back all the way down to the mat. Bend your knees. Get your heels in towards your glute, hands down to the floor. Now inhale, bridge pose. Press into your heels, elevate your hips away from the floor. Breathe here. Option to walk your shoulders underneath you, just tap by tap. You can also interlace your fingertips underneath you and press your palms into one another. Send your chin away from your chest. My challenge for you is to contract more of your thighs and your glutes at the same time to help lift your hips. Take an inhale and exhale. Slowly release your body if you have it. Walk your shoulders away from one another and then lower your hips back down to the floor. From here, hug your right thigh into your chest. Extend your left leg out long. Take an inhale, squeeze a little bit tighter onto your legs. Exhale, supine twist. Get your right knee over to the left side of your space. Bring your arms out to a T if you have some space, or maybe go pose your arms here. Soften your gaze or close your eyes completely. Let your chin melt towards your right shoulders and just relax. Check in with any body parts that is still resisting the pose. Most of the times it is my shoulders for me, but it could be a different body part for you. So which part is still pressing into the floor? Are you able to soften it a bit? Good. Inhale, roll your head back to center, roll your knee back to center. Exhale, switch side. Extend your right leg, hug your left thigh in. Inhale, squeeze your thigh a little bit tighter. Exhale, supine twist onto the other side. Left knee come to the right side, arms out to a T. Breathe. You are welcome to switch out some arm movement or placement too. If arms out to a T, maybe try to go pose your arms and see what is that nuance of difference in the stretch you feel in your chest. And then soften where you can, your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your ankles. Inhale, roll your head back to center, your knee back to center. Exhale, happy baby pose. Bend both of your knees into your chest. Reach for the inside or the outside arc of your feet. And then from here, roll your hips back down to the floor. Extend your heels away from you. Then start to rock side to side, side to side. Ananda Balasana. Ananda means blissful. Balasana is a child pose. So really invite some smile, some joyfulness, some lightheartedness into your space, into your body. New day is ahead of you. What makes you joyful? Are you able to invite some more of that into your life today? Slowly come back to stillness. Hug your thighs into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shin bone to give your body a tight hug. You can guide your forehead as well high towards your knees. Squeeze tight. Take an inhale. And exhale. Totally relax your body. Extend your arms long, legs long. And I'll be here with you for just a few more minutes, moments of stillness. Unclench your jaw. Let your tongue drop from the roof of your mouth. Relax the space between your eyebrows, between your cheeks. Invitation to come back to that 3-part breath that we started out with. So deepen your breath from the center of the belly. Let it rise up to the chest. And then all the way to your throat. And exhale from your throat, your chest, then belly. Whatever breath technique that serves you right now, or if you know of a different one, invite it into your body. Two more rounds. Feel the expansion of your inhale and the completeness of your exhale. Inhale, hello, new day. Exhale, I'm ready. Invitation to stay here a bit longer if your time allows. Otherwise, just wiggle your toes and your fingers and circle out your wrists and your ankles. When you are ready, point your toes out, lengthen your body into a full stretch. Inhale. Exhale, hug your thighs into your chest here. And you can roll over to one side before pressing your body up to a comfortable seat. Cross your legs. Then bring your hands right at heart center. Start to exhale all the stale air from your lungs. Let it all go. When you are ready, join your hands at heart center. Take a deep inhale. Big open mouth exhale. Sweet friends, the light, the love in me sees and honors the light, the love in you. May your new day be filled with moments of clarity, of joy. May everybody be well, be happy, be healthy. Option to float your hands towards the space between your eyebrows. And we gently bow forward and share Namaste. We did go over time, 15 minutes. I will adjust the sequence so that we stay packed in the 45 minutes. For those who are watching live, I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. For those who will be watching it later, happy day as well, whatever day that might be for you. And I will see you next time on linapeace.com/videos. Again, it's linapeace.com/videos. LINERPEACE.com. All right, take care, friends. I'll see you next time.